Once, there was a family of 4, the father, the mother, the son, and the daughter. The father and the mother had grown cold to each other in recent years and were arguing all the time. In spite of that, the family planned to go on a holiday. But the day before the holiday began, the couple had a fierce fallout again. The father this time got out of control and murdered the mother. The next morning, the fathers left home for the holiday with the children as if nothing had happened. After some sightseeing, 3 of them sat down to rest. Then, the son looked quizzically at his father and asked, "Daddy, why have you been carrying Mommy piggyback all this morning?" A young couple had a baby, but as they were poor, they couldn't afford to keep it. They decided to kill it. They went to a lake in the dead of night and, having rowed a boat to the middle of it, dropped the baby into the water. The mother kept murmuring, I'm so sorry," over and over again. Some years passed and the couple decided to marry. Between them, they had a new baby girl and the family was living happily together. When the little girl became 4 years old, she suddenly started pestering her parents to take her to the lake. Her parents were reluctant to go, but finally gave in because the girl was so persistent. As soon as they arrived at the lake, the girl said, "Daddy, I want to be on that," pointing at a boat. Again, reluctantly, the couple gave in to her entreaty. They were in the middle of the lake when the girl said, "Daddy, I want a wee-wee." The father, not knowing what else to do, lifted her up above the water so that she could do it, checking for that no one was around. And it was at that very moment when the father's hands were wrapped underneath the girl's knees and both were facing the water. The daughter looked back over her shoulder and said, "Please, don't drop me this time." A family suicide occurred in the suburbs of Gunma Prefecture. A few months later, they decided to pull down the house in which the family used to live. A group of university students in Tokyo, calling themselves the Paranormal Research Group, heard about this and decided to visit the house before it was gone. The group consisted of 2 boys and 2 girls. When the group arrived, the house was already in the process of demolition, and said it was a total mess. They went in and with a video camera in hand started exploring. Suzuki-sama, ojamashimasu. Laughing and joking, they shouted into the empty house. "Tori o okare shite mo ii desu ka?" After some time, while the rest of the group were having fun, one of the girls began to feel scared, and so they decided to call it a day. "Ja, bye-bye. They stopped the video camera and got into the car. On the way home, the other girl said, "Nene, kore mite. Ano ie ni kono ringu ga attanda." We should keep it in our club room as a memento. The next day, the group got together and went in the boys' room to watch the video. "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Suzuki. Please excuse us." "Welcome." They froze. An unfamiliar voice, which they did not hear when they were in their house, was recorded. "Is this your kitchen?" "Yes." "May I use your bathroom?" "Go ahead." "Goodbye. Thank you for having us." "Don't go." Everyone fell silent. Then suddenly, their phones started ringing all at the same time. They were all very alarmed, but managed to calm down and picked up their phones. All that and the boys got was silence. The timid girl's call was also silent, but the girl who snatched the ring heard. "Hi, this is Suzuki. Please, can I have my ring back?"